Welcome everyone, Rowdy here, and it's time for part 3 of my series on how to beat those annoying teams, and this one is going to be about beating Rope Dart. And before I get started real quick, just want to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed, commented, liked, disliked. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And the second part is, I don't do very much PvP, I don't do Guild Wars, so there may be better counter Rope Dart teams out there than what I've made. And if there are, please post them, let me know. I kind of just, other than one of these is an old Guild Wars team, other than that, I kind of just made them all from scratch. And if you want to test any of the teams that I made, go to Global 142. And this is my secondary account that I don't play anymore. Yes, I changed the name, I'm foolish. And you could go ahead, click on my profile, view profile, and click fight. And let's go to team number 1. Essence of Evil, we all know what that does. Queen Beatrix, we all know what that does. The most important part about what she does is cleanse all allies when matching 4 or more gems, because almost all the Rope Dart teams use Frost Mage. So it's very important to have a way to cleanse yourself. And let's see, then we have, I forgot her name, the Wild Queen. Steel's attack gets it to the first ally, creates a mix of skulls and green, and the only thing that makes this team really work is Spirit Fox. Starts with full mana, drains 7 mana from an enemy. You're always going to cast that on Moon Rabbit on your first turn unless you see a 4-5 match on somebody who's not frozen, and removes all yellow gems, which slows down Ishvala quite a bit. So let's cast that and hope we get a little lucky. And as usual with this team, you're looking for green, blue, something to get one of these first 2 up. And unfortunately, they didn't leave us much. Look at all this red, brown, purple. That doesn't do much good other than helping to get Wild Queen up. Because the most important thing is get one of these 2 full. And let's do that, and we'll get a whole bunch of matches there. Yeah, we're kind of going to have to eat that one. And sometimes that'll happen. Yay me. Alright. But we do not have a good board to be casting Queen Beatrix. But at this point, having lost EOE, we pretty much don't have a choice. And let's see, I don't see any 4 matches. We've got plenty of green on the field. And since you are submerged, let's just... Oh, I'm sorry, poor little Moon Rabbit. Oh, hi, Lucky. You lucky. Anyways, let's get on to Team 2. You know, once in a while you're going to run into something like that's going to happen. You're going to lose your front troop and hope that Queen Beatrix and Wild Queen can save you. That team does have a really good track record. How about record? Anyways, I don't think I need to go through all the whatever's on this team. I'll show you what this team is. This team is Malcandessa, which is yellow to green. And you got Moonsinger, which is purple to green. Both of them start with full mana. And Queen Beatrix. And I'm using Jack-o'-lantern. Inflict 1 to 4 status effects on an enemy. Explode 4 of their gems. You don't really use this much. You could use Jar of Eyes down here. You could use Secret to the Crypt. You could use pretty much whatever you want. I think you'd be alright. So anyways, we're looking for a 4-5 match with either yellow or purple, and I see one right there. Most important thing on this is let's get Queen Beatrix going. And then it's, well, let's just hope she can loop her way to victory. And she usually has a pretty good chance of doing that. Do I have a yellow to green option with an extra turn? Because I don't like leaving Moonrabbit able to fill up Ishvala here. But I'm willing to take that chance. And another green match. Yellow is full. One more Queen Beatrix. Can you see that she's going to be a focus of a really good anti-rope dart team just for the cleanse against Frostmage? And let's go to Team 3. This one, I'm not quite as fond of this one, but it's kind of a fun team just because you look at it and you're like, what? I like Smash Mouth. That's a good frontline troop. So anyway, Smash Mouth is the new Goblin Giant. 50 damage to an enemy, knock them to the back. Drains 7 mana from all enemies below them, gains an extra turn, and does silence the first enemy when you deal skull damage. Very useful. Norbert's Turnip, just because we got a Goblin there, and I need basically a way to have him, well, my hero to start with 50% mana, so I'm using Thief. And if we want to cast yellow right from the start, not bad, but as usual, first cast has to be Spirit Box. And then we go from there. And let's just cast Norbert's Turnip. And I always like to cast it on the first one, because then everybody loses their mana except the one that you hit. Now they're going to have a hard time coming back from this. Do I have any matches with yellow? No, I do not. So I'm just going to look for some red, green. At this point, I'll just take this brown match down here and go, have a good day, sir. And with using Thief, if you've already gotten a 4 match, you're going to have Hunter's Mark on somebody, most likely. And nobody's really getting filled up with mana, so not a concern. I've only got a 3 match on that, so let's just kill off Ishvala. Now this team is, they're basically useless. All Rope Dart can do is do a little bit of damage and knock you to the back. And since they've got Hunter's Mark, I just figured let's cast that. And that team is done. I kind of like this team. This team is not as consistent or reliable as the first two. Let's go to Team 4. It's up here somewhere. Oh, this one I'm not going to actually run through it, but hey, fight fire with fire. Since you're going first and you have a human brain instead of their AI brain, this should be a no-brainer. So let's go to Team 5. This one, this one's a little interesting, because they are going to get you with skulls, but this team still has pretty good potential. Finesse, which reduces damage from skulls by 50%, 4 to all strict allies on 4 more gem matches, but does double damage if you use yellow mana. You've got 3 troops here that use yellow mana. And if there's a storm, give 6 mana to all other allies. And Writhing Staff, scatter damage, create 8 skulls, entangle the first enemy, can be useful. And that's what we got going on here. So, let's see how we're doing. This looks like a good enough time. See, you don't have a way to stop Moonrabbit on this one, which is a little scary. And sometimes that's what's going to happen. Yeah, that's fine. I don't... As I said, this one's a little more... You might lose this one. And I'm pretty sure I've already lost this one. Oh, Do you think, Rowdy? Yes, I know. Let me try that one again and see how it works out. And you know what? If it doesn't work out on this one, we can go ahead and scratch that team as one that you want to play with. Or maybe we want to test it out too. See, I was really hoping for a 4 or 5 match somewhere. And when I didn't get it, unfortunately, I'm frozen on yellow, so if I take a yellow match here, you're going to go ba-boom. And I would actually rather have you take that and make sure she's dead. And now double damage. Okay, you can rope dart me. I already got you beat. Double damage. And there we go. All you need is to get one of those first couple casts off on Killen or Ishbala and do the double damage. And if you're lucky on the first cast of something, you might get a lucky skull drop, which would be nice as well. And let's see, that was Team 5. Let's go to Team 6. Team 6 is another one of those. Sometimes it can work, sometimes it doesn't. Spirit Fox up front, Life and Death, Arachnean Weaver, and Leprechaun. Yep, you know how this one's going to work. Spirit Fox down here first thing. Second step probably is going to be Leprechaun. Hopefully you get these two filled. And cast both of those, and both of those are dead. If I take that right now, I will lose an extra turn, and it won't do me any good. So you kind of just have to bite the bullet sometimes and do that. Do I want a Spirit Fox it? No. But now might be a good time to do that on Ishbala. Wait, did I not? Oh, hey, it's real early in the morning here. Cut me a break. And let's drain some mana from Killen. And now they're in the wrong order, which doesn't make me overly happy, but what are you gonna do? Oh, I would really like some brown or purple. Thank you. And just like that, we are all finished. This was quite a long video. Go ahead, test these teams out. You know, that last team, that's about an 80% team that I had a win rate on. Everything else was right around 90-95%. So I think that's pretty good counter to Rope Dart. If that helped you or had fun, throw me a like, and I will catch you later. Bye.